Good day, Lords and Ladies. Welcome back to Sacred Fire. In the last episode, we got used to the settings of the game, and we dived into the narrative. The Romans are coming to Caledonia, to Pictland, and we are out hunting for our family. When something happened in the woods, we hid. We had to protect the deer for our family, and we saw our childhood friend apparently butchering Romans by all accounts. Okay, so we have enough wealth points accumulated to unlock stuff. Remember that wealth points, store choices, unlock access to trade with new items and higher quality. Arcane wealth points doesn't reduce your wealth. That's good to know. So we could be more menacing. Bow menace. Upgrade allocates prestige. Sealed crafting. That might be useful actually, so let's do that. Let's get ourselves. Yeah. Sealed collectible allocate to wealth outfit gain +2 armor. That could be useful. Yeah. A bit more resistant to damage. Very nice. Our brother. Eten is the lady we met. I haven't got a whole load of influence, but we shall see how this goes. Once you exit the screen, active points. Okay. Oh, we actually have a point. Goodwill points. Emotional charge. Okay. So they don't like us. No insight unlocked. Got no wealth. You can spend it to influence balance of power. You outnumber them, but they could have reinforcements. But not allies either. Okay. Well, we've got no enemies yet. Okay. Let's try and, I don't know, boost her friendship with us. +1 will only get a friendship up to 19. So how much does he hate us then? He hates us quite a bit in the village. Let's try and get the friendship up then. Like, how do we spend this? Can't spend that there. Got no renown. Spent. Okay. Now you're able to lift the deer to get home. Okay. Lots of things to learn. Like I said, this game is still in early access, but they are soon to get out of that. So we'll see how it goes. What do you do? Carry the antlers to. Yeah. A bit of extra wealth. The deer's heavy alone is heavy enough. Carrying antlers in your hand will slow down you further. Takes you the rest of the day to reach home carrying the prey. You're hungry to go get away from the wall, but you start tire soon. Okay. Got some more wealth points. So that could give us 8 pattern menace upgrade. What does menace do? And this is converted by your body represents you more Fear, resist, intimidate, prestige. Okay. Yeah, let's get some paint. Let's slot it in. We've got fear, resist. And do some intimidation. Get a bit of prestige. No titles unlocked. None of experience. Okay. New checkpoint is unlocked. Okay, you can use replay capture in this type of screen to restart the story from this time. Okay. What do you do? Yeah, let's see if we can push it. You don't want to end up exhausted as you may need to fight. You set the same pace and die to swirl in your head and complete for tension. What do you focus on? Think about Eton, think about the Romans. These will come back, so they're not important. These ones will have impact. Okay. Think about the Romans. Who started this mess again? You were 6 when your mother was killed in a border conflict like this. So our MP goes back up. What do you make of it? Romans must pay for their actions. We should finally defeat them in battle. We should strive to obtain peace. +1 ideas. Problem is, if the Romans are coming over the border, they won't be happy. Will present many opportunities. There's a -1 trauma bonus, lowering its intensity. Okay. War presents many opportunities. Probably if we're playing like we're trying to keep our family alive. Let's go with. We should finally defeat them in battle. Yeah. What do you focus on? Think about Eten. Why is she here and why is she by herself? Okay. Why is she involved in an attack on the wall? Why did she not stay? Your son, she recognised you when your eyes met. Okay. Recalling her face, you realise that's been right before your eyes the whole time. The Royal Guard headband. As that's what it is. It's part of the Royal Guard. Yeah. You need 50 of these of influence points, yeah. Rightio. I explained her lethal skills. Did she run away so quickly because she's on an important mission? That would mean the king is expecting some kind of trouble with the Romans, or perhaps the king started trouble himself. If so, does Eton even care about you? And Wid might get hurt when the Romans retaliate. 1 second, folks. Back. If so, does Eton even care that you and Wid might get hurt when the Romans retaliate? I trust she cares. Mine's hurt versus Eton. Is it hurt towards Eton decreases? Well, she is a royal guard. I'm worried her first duties. Yeah. Yeah. Word her first loyalty is to her duty. We resisted it. Can't know for sure, but you decide to be cautious. Get some experience. Yeah. So friendly to her, but we've got mistrust. Yeah, mistrust, yeah. Let's say here. Okay. Now, so I got off that screen and now I can't seem to get. There we go. Some more experience. The wealth goes up, which is nice. Yeah. Excellent. Okay. Just taking your time, having fun learning the system. What do you next? Think back to your childhood with Etten. Makes sense. Think about something else. Think back to your childhood with Etten. Year 10. The last day you saw her mother scared that would starve, that winter gave her up for training at the fort. Besides, weird Etten was the only person you were close with. The way she listened and understood made you feel less alone in the world. What did you make of it? He blames me for not helping her in the past. He must have her reasons to do today's events. She might be afraid of us meeting, of her emotions. Don't know her anymore, I should be cautious. Let's go with she must have her reasons for doing today's event. Okay. Yeah, positive increase. Focus on your surroundings. Let's boost this up for 100% because I don't trust my rolls. You stop and listen to the noises in the forest. Your cautious pays off as you spot something lurking in the shadows near the trail. Seek cover when a figure steps out onto the trail.
I see you! Such a coward! Always hiding! Always hesitating!
Oh, it's morally. Yeah. We don't get on with him very well. It's moral. We grew up together, but now he's a little bit of a thug. He holds a bow with an arrow knot. What do you do? What do you want, Moral?
I'm hunting, like everyone else. And it looks like I just hunted down some impressive prey. Give me that deer and those antlers, and I'll let you walk away.
What do you do? In an attack on the wall, we need to warn everyone. Ignore him and continue down the path. Think about your options. If you're going to spend a willpower, fear resistance check, I would rather do it on something that's low. Let's do that. You know him all your life. If you let him, he'll rob you, maybe even hurt you, but he won't kill you. He's too scared. He's too scared of weird. He just wants to be a hero who brings home the kill. If it comes to a fight, you're pretty certain he will retreat if you injure him enough. Either sow strength to intimidate him or feign fear to make him drop his guard. Thinking about him makes you seem more than just an attacker. Thinking about him makes you seem more than just an attacker. What do you do? %42 isn't great because our anger is up. Let's focus on your own safety. There's been an attack on a wall. We need to warn everyone. Morale is shaken by a moment, but the gravity of your words. So Morale's sock versus Jason's check. Yeah.
You won't talk your way out of this one, you little bitch.
Well, how do you respond? I heard sounds of battle near the wall. Morale studies your face with intense stare full of disbelief.
You coward! You would spin any tale to get out of my grasp!
How do you react? I'm not in your grasp. I'm speaking the truth, idiot. He draws his weapon. He roars, he charges at you ferociously. Starting your turn at full fear makes you freeze, while full anger makes you go into a berserk. Go berserk. Okay. But emotions can also be helpful. Fear helps you dodge, anger helps you block an attack. Also, if your HP drops to 0 after a near critical, non-critical wound, you get one last chance to stay in the fight. Excuse me a second. Okay. Alright, anger is almost up. I want to try and save that. We're in control. Let's go into the fight. You can always hear Wild's voice drilling you into how to fight.
Do not trade blows. Find their weakness and use it.
And there's the voice of the Witcher in our heads.
If there is none, create one. Then strike.
You hate it. Him repeating the same words again and again as you sparred. But now it's less concealed you from hesitation. Defense rolls fail with an excess of under 20%, resulting in grades and an excess of 50 to critical hit. Okay. Get 1 MP back when defensive rolls succeed. Has a surplus of plus 20. Post call. Okay. Under. Okay. Over 20. You gain 1 back if you when defensive rolls succeed with a surplus of 50 effectiveness. Okay. Let's try a block. We are successful. You get an MP back. Yeah. You swing comfortably and it's easily blocked. Gives you a space to make your next move. Our anger is up. The rage you feel pulses you to a certain direction. Go berserk. You let the rage fuel start to strengthen your attacks. Okay. The opponent can also use MP. Your next attack and defense rolls penalties are displayed at the top left. Right. You resisted fear well. Killing people saves your character can trigger vengeance or remove reinforcements. Killing an enemy in self-defense in battle does not generate guilt and grants renown. Killing an opponent in cold blood generates guilt or trauma, especially if the opponent is not Roman. Killing Romans also raises the probability they call for reinforcements. You can click the character portrait to access the people to have to see the current state of reinforcement progress. Okay. Let's spend the motivation point to get the. Why's that so down? So he's boosting that, so we need to boost it as well. Let's try that. Oh, we missed. That's not great. You want to revert? No. Get plus canny speed though. He does not drop you, barely managing to lift his arms in time. Keep clawing at him ferociously. Let's spend a couple more points. It's a graze. If they turn your motions and hit his soda. Okay. We suffer a critical wound. Let's get stuff back under control. We barely register him getting to defensive position. Yeah, we're not looking great. He's out of motivation, he's angry, he's fearful. Our HP is not great. Narrow miss. Yeah, we're taking hits. Not doing great here. In the distance across his face, you can tell his resolve's wavering. But he basically holds it together. You might be a fool, but you managed to calm. But you managed to remain calm. Okay. Well, at least he approves. Examine the observe and outsmart choices to unlock extra tactics and bonuses. If nothing else is wrong, you can use the flee times risk to change your position at the bottom. If you feel like winning, you can use intimidate and provoke to gain renown. Let's try intimidate. We do have bonuses for it. Successfully draw upon your confidence. Successful in tactics, grants you extra moves. Use your action. Let's go with Dominate Parry. There's a 100% chance. 97% of battle cry. You release a battle cry of worthy of the gods and moral inventory steps back. Moral freeze and terror he no longer can hold at bay. Because he's out of MP and his attack bonus, okay, so that goes down. This move, but no word escapes his mouth. His renown drops and your renown increases. He is completely paralyzed. We can walk away, we can finish him. I don't want to kill him. Let's just try and knock him out. We are successful. Barely. You strike his head with the heavy weapon, he collapses. He's completely at your mercy. I don't want to kill him, to be honest. Let's try and stand down. We failed. Acting on instincts, you move close to eliminate the threats. Now let's go back. I don't want to basically kill him, so I will spend my final point to basically stand down, but more than anything you realise the threat morale presents. You wonder if you could do something to make sure this doesn't happen again. What do you do? Time to a tree. You knock him out, he doesn't react as you start time to a nearby tree. What you cannot, you realise wild animals could tear him apart. You do. Leave his left hand free. Make sure he won't be able to catch up with you, but also having a fighting chance to free himself before nightfall. Yeah. The more than you think about it, the more you'll like the message it sends. Goes into the wandering predator shows you are not afraid to take his life, but leaving one of his hands free indicates you showed mercy. Yeah, I do like that. You pick up your things in the deer and leave more behind. Well, behind. It's very late afternoon when you enter the village. The deer draws much attention and a small crowd gathers. Ooh, title unlocked. So close to putting something in here. Yeah, you 50 experience points. Nothing for outfit. We do get a new title, don't we? Jason Starborn. Not enough renown points yet. You do. Think about the loyalty of your community. Ooh, that was a close success. There's no man's land for generations, only few people who once lived here. Facing extinction, your ancestors survived by looking past their differences and uniting against common enemies. With the population dwindling, there was enough free land even for strangers to choose to join your resistance. For some seek vengeance, others, like your mother enslaved by the Empire, fled to the front lines to gain their freedom. While decades of war have made these people stern, the community is loyal to each other. What do you do? A 50% chance. We're coming up there. Let's share them. Let's share it. We would have succeeded. Okay. People quickly take the share. No one thanks you, but that's. But that's the way. Next time, it'll be to your benefit. You see relief in their faces. Their families won't go to bed hungry. Ah, our renown increases. Okay. Let's put a point into this to try and suppress it. Yeah, we're not alone in the world. Okay, so that's done. Still building that up. Okay. What do you do? Boast about the hunt. Stay quiet. I suppose about the hunt. You make sure you look the part of the proper prepared to speak. What do you say? Had to fight more to get it to you, you say. This gets people's talking and a few of them curse Moore's name. His renown goes down, yours goes up. And it means that we can get the Jason the Starborn, I believe. We pay a point of that and start working to that title. What do you say? I carried it without stopping for an entire day. People murmur agreeable and continue to divide the prey. And I hunted it for days, never losing tracks. Yeah, let's do so. I don't have to lie about it. You are successful. The first share, you feel the urge to warn them about the Romans. What do you do about it? I heard Romans fighting in the woods. The people look surprised. This hasn't happened in many years. Okay, MP goes back up. Fantastic.
And did you help fight them?
How do you reply? That my on again and I will fight you. Ooh. Let's roll that back. one row back.
I've no reason to doubt your honor.
Okay, so our renown goes up. Jason the Brave. Take it out. Okay. Okay. Not that your honor. His eyes sharpen for a moment, but he does not press the issue.
Damn it. Neither Wid nor the Elder are here to sort this out.
He exclaims.
Besides, a scuffle with a handful of Romans is hardly an invasion. We will wait for Wid to decide what to do.
He declares, turning to the crowd. Even at present, Wid overshadows even if at present, Wid overshadows you with his authority. Just stay quiet. 50% chance. Crowd calmly dispenses, taking hushed voices. You people look at you with respect that wasn't there before. Jason the Calm. So they're down here. We get Jason the Brave. Jason the Storm. That's renown, just go straight up. Encourage. Provoke, intimidate. No, I like Jason the Starborn. That sounds good. Turn back to your house. You notice Wid standing in the shadows. He must have watching everything.
This is grave news, brother. I'm glad you're all right.
Yeah. Greets you solemnly. Yes, let's admit it. For a brief moment, Wid's face flutters with anger.
What happened?
Commands, his jaw clenched. What do you say? Got into a fight and I won.
Good. That will teach him to stay away. I'm proud of you.
Yeah. Lord sighs, relieved. How do you proceed? Time to retreat to teach him a lesson. Don't mention it. No, let's. I want to try and get success in.
You did what? If he was bleeding, wild beasts could tear him apart.
How do you respond? Yeah. Give me some credit. I left his offhand free. Remain silent. You can't tell what he's thinking.
That's on him. I told him many times to stop provoking people.
Yeah, so you still get positive experience with him. Before to return to face the mob of villagers.
That was quite the crowd, right?
My anger is quite high, and we don't have any MP. You're out of motivation, you can wait and gain MP by charging, or you can click the icon to push yourself and then gain 50 MP. Wild, why didn't you back me up? Weird. Litton's back. Let's go with that one.
What did you say? You saw our Attain? How is our little sister?
Never realised we'd saw it in that way, and it catches you off guard. Is it when it's both? Hoping sort of drop it down. The Royal Guard.
But why didn't she? She must be carrying an important message.
Yeah, your anger goes down. Okay, good. Do not comment. 1 second, folks. You walk back to your house in silence. Now, no, it's no use walking to Wade. Now he likes to process things before he speaks his mind. He wishes you good night and lies down in his bed as you fall exhausted onto yourself. Rank up. Okay, so he ranked up to 191, so we're higher than Raven. Morale is still higher than us. We've got some influence. Goodwill points. The emotional charge from any related to your ability figure. Yeah, okay. How do we play Candy? Still trying to get used to this system. We gonna do people that like us? Oh, that's goodwill points. Okay. We've got no insights, we can't improve them in any way. Okay, so we've got one there. Another 50 points to that. Got enough goodwill. How do we spend goodwill? Click on character's face, improve relations. It's 13, so it must be goodwill. Yeah. Yes, we need to use it that way. Okay. But sleep escapes you. You're worried about Eten and the war that could wipe out your people. How do you deal with the uncertainty? Take sleeping herb. Ugh. I'm gonna reset. Because these things are giving me massive debuffs. Use reason to still doubt. Yeah. You are successful. Solely face your concerns with the truth. There's nothing you can do right now. You focus on what you can control and take deep, calming breaths. It makes you painfully aware of how little control you have. Ooh, new idea unlocked. We are not in control. Interesting. Eventually, though, your mind and body relax, and the events of the day begin to unfold before your eyes. First of all, you manage to slay a magnificent prey. Those antlers will fetch a good price. A10 is alive, and based on the skills you witness, he'll stay that way. You stood up to the son of a bitch's morale. The first time you gained respect with your people. How much you achieved in one day surprises you. You always felt like you didn't have what it took. Don't have what it takes. Whoa, man, we've got like a lot of negatives right now. Quite a bit of renown though, which is nice. But in this new light, you feel able to counter such dangerous ideas. Click on here to access your mindset tab. We can't pick up anything, I don't think. Yeah, we need experience points. In more details, merge your mind, goes through them, exhaustion takes over. Chapter 1 completed. Normal game difficulty, experience, wealth, renown, goodwill, +3 ideas, no new items, +4 titles, +3 insight. Gain, +192 influence. Yeah, next rank, 340. Chapter 2, Shadows. Allocate character points unlocked. And reset them. Unlock character. Allocated to points. Okay. Shape unlocked. Okay. Don't get anything there. That's all filled up. Not enough stuff here to do anything. Okay. Chapter 2, Shadow. As you come to your senses, you realise the night is still dark, but our stuff is replenished. But I think this is a good place to end it for the day, folks. As Jason awakens in the darkness of the night, and that will be for next time. I hope you're enjoying Sacred Fires. I'm finding a very interesting game. And I shall see you again next time. Goodbye.